Greetings, boys and girls. Welcome to another edition of Cranky's Corner. I am the cranky old man. Out and about today. I run into a lot of people, old, young, and, a lot of them have record players in their houses. Some of them don't, but they're interested. And one guy in particular I was talking with, he works the after-hours security where I work. And he was talking about how he loved his record player. And he loved his records, and he was sad that he didn't have them anymore. So we were talking. I showed him my record player. I showed him the one that I just bought. And he was shocked. He thought that you couldn't get them anymore. And he didn't even know where to get records. And that was actually a common thing that I've been seeing. People just, they don't know how to get started. They don't know where to go to get started. So I thought today the cranky one would take you shopping. Now, we're not going to buy anything. Don't ask for anything. And if you act up in the store, you're going to get a whooping when we get home. So let's go in. We're going to check out 2 or 3 stores. And we're going to see what we can find. All right, so here we are starting things off at the local Walmart. As you can see, they start out with a record display on an end cap. So it shows you how popular records are these days. And you go down and they've got some of those Victrola record players. The ones everybody likes to make fun of, but don't want to admit that they owned one when they were starting out. Remember, folks, it's about humble beginnings. And if this is what you're happy with, and if this is what you can afford, then you go for it, because they're not going to hurt anything. They say, 3 plays and it's going to destroy your records. No, it's not. You might notice a sound difference after 100 plays, but let's be honest. If you buy a record and you listen to it more than 100 times, you got more problems than just a cheap record player. Or I should say, beginner record player. I hate that word, cheap. All right. And then they come in onto the aisle. Look at all these. Police, Elton John. See, folks, your choices are limitless. You can get anything these days, and it's at a reasonable price. You can get you some CDs if you want. Let's see, they've got more. They've got more of the Victrolas. Oh, and Crosley. They've got Crosleys too. The Cruiser Plus. There's a Victrola. And again, folks, it's humble beginnings. And they got some higher end stuff. I'd recommend these a little bit. And then there's this one, the Audio Technica. You can't go wrong with one of those. That's consistently one of the top 5 turntables. But when you're buying one, you got to remember to buy for your needs. Buy for what you want. Look at the room that you have. What do you want it to do? Do you want Bluetooth? Do you have a sound bar you can hook it up to? Do you already have a system? Or do you just want something with speakers? Or do you want something just to get you started? You decide. It's up to you. All right, well, the cranky one brought us back home. I went and I did check. I know I said we were going to go to a couple of stores, but I cut it short after Walmart. I did go look in a couple other stores. Excuse me. But I realized that they pretty much have the same stuff that Walmart had. And I figure everybody's got a Walmart in their town, so there you go. You can start there. Also, I'm going to suggest you check online. Target, Best Buy, again, Walmart. You can get good things and incredible deals with pretty quick shipping. But, again, when you're looking at these things, do your homework, do your research. Don't listen to the shit pickle. If you got one that sits there and says, oh, you're going to ruin your records after 3 plays, it's junk, they're wrong. Okay, yeah, Crosley, Victrola, those suitcase tables, they're lower end, all right? But are they going to ruin anything? No, they're not. You get one, you enjoy it. But, when you do go shopping, remember, what kind of room do you have? What are you looking for? Do you want something that's all about the technical? Do you want something that's going to stream music, from your record player to speakers, or from a device to your record player that has existing speakers? There's a lot of different things. You want something with auxiliary connections? Do you already have a system that can hook up? What's the best kind of a cartridge? We could talk about that. I like the moving magnetic. Some people like the ceramic cartridge. That's the red cartridge. They track a little on the heavy side, but I think they're just fine. Just the bottom line is, do your homework, check out what's out there, and get the one that makes you happy. Me personally, when I was looking for a record player, I finally decided on one that not only functions and did what it was supposed to, but was also kind of stylish and would look like a good piece of furniture in the home, and even a topic of discussion. So there's even that to look for. Remember, getting into this, it used to be a necessity. Back in my day when I used to listen to these records, this is how you did it. And the store was loaded with things. Now, it's a hobby. So it's a personal journey. You go by whatever you want to go by. You want technical, you go look for the technical. You concentrate on the technical. You want portability, you concentrate on the portability. You want audio, streaming, or quality, you concentrate on that. But you do you, and you're not going to be wrong, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Remember, if you like these videos, click like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll find out when I'm doing something else. I work for a living, so sometimes life gets in the way. But I'm always going to try and put something up. Again, have a good time and enjoy your records.